Hey lovelies, so I am about to start to remove this from here. That's going to be my first part of doing this demo. Like I told you, I took the glass out already. So now, since I had bolted this onto the wall, onto the studs, I am removing this. So this is going to be the first part that I do. I'm going to remove this. It's pretty easy. See how important it was that I put these on, because as soon as I started to release it, this is starting to come off. So this is the first part. I don't even remember what I did when I did it the first time around. How I got it from behind here. So yeah, I don't remember if I had taken off the, it's been so long. So I'm gonna need an Allen key to remove this, because this is an Allen key. So I'm gonna try to find an Allen key that I could use to match this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found the bit I needed. Found the bit I needed to the Allen key. So I am working on taking this apart. So here's the problem. This has been years since this has been in here. I don't remember what I did, how I put it in. So, and now I'm trying to get this part off, but I can't get to it. So I'm gonna have to find something I can use to get it off, because this is just not gonna work. So it's always good to have something manual, and this, I've had this for years, for ages. I think this was one of my first tool I bought for myself. So I'm going to try to see if I could use this to do it instead. Because I need to get into the space. So this is what I have. Okay. This one is not working. It's like it's there for too long. So this is going to be my nemesis. So don't know if you can see, but this is one right here that I'm trying to get out, but it's in place and it's not coming out. So this is it right here. Don't know if you can see it, but it's hard to come out. So I'm gonna try to get this out off camera. It doesn't make any sense. This is pretty much self-explanatory. You have to pull it apart. There were screws that was holding it together. So I just think that, you know, I don't need to be on camera for that to show you how to do it. You would just pretty much need to have a drill or something, the Allen key. I have this Allen key set that I have here, and that's what I use to find what fits it, and I'm using it to do it. So I'll be right back. So I need to take this as the next thing that I need to take out. I'm pretty much doing it with one of these because I could do it with my hand. I don't need any power, anything like that to take it off. So pretty much doing it with this. This is a flathead screwdriver, well, the bit. So that's one part down. And then I'm going to take this other part off. Alright. So that's down. So this is a that's a Phillips, so I'm just gonna go ahead and to remove that because I'm just breaking down everything. So thought I could finish it with my hand, but that's not possible right now. I'm doing the other side as well. That's it. So both sides are out. Now I'm gonna work on getting the floorboard, removing this. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I have a crowbar right here and just prizing it out. That's all I'm doing. Makes it easier, just get the utility tool and strip underneath the bottom first before you go ahead and start sizing it out. So So this is all you're doing. You're just gonna you need to remove this first. So that's all I'm doing, just removing it. So this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. So I'm just gonna finish removing this whole, the whole floorboard right around the bathroom. And then we could go from there and see where everything else go, okay? All right, be back soon. So I'm taking out the floorboard, as you could see. So I took that side out. Now we're moving on to this side, just removing the floorboard, getting it removed. So that's what I'm doing. So this is pretty much almost out. I'm gonna have to probably cut it in two, just because I'm trying not to remove the toilet. So the part behind the toilet is kind of stuck. So that's what's causing the issue, for it not to come out much easier. If I didn't have the toilet in place, then it would have been out already. Okay, so there it is. It's out. That piece is out. So that's it. That part. So now I'm going to be working on this side. I'm going to be working on this side right here to get this done. I'm just trying to position it where. So that's the part that I'm going to be working on now, just to get that removed, this side removed. And the best thing to do is make sure you have, I have a smaller crowbar. I can't find it. I've been looking for it and I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to go with what I have and get it done. I mean, this could still get behind there. You just need to find a part where you could start it at. I'm just scoring it, just trying to get behind it. Once I get behind it, score it and get behind it, then I'm good to go. You just need to start it. There it is. And these are all tools that I have gathered over time. My dad always tell me, just don't matter whether you're male or female, always have your tool. Don't borrow. Because when you borrow, old bring new. So if I need something, I buy it. And then I might only use it once, but it might end up coming in handy for something else the other time, and you don't have to think about it. So you're not gonna have all your tools at once. So what I would say is take your time in buying tools for different projects, and then the next time you have something similar to do, or maybe not the same thing, but something else that you end up needing the same tool. So that's what I do. I just go ahead and buy stuff as I go along. So the next time I have it, need to get it started and just press it as we go along. Okay, and that is out. Another piece. I try to make sure that I remove them immediately and put them up so I don't step on them, because I would not want to get one of those, you know, step on it and get a nail. Get one of those nails in you. So I'm pretty much already exported this, so that's why this is coming off much easier. All right, this piece is off. We're done. There's a piece in this corner which is going to be a little bit tricky. So I'm actually going to use the end of this. Let's see if I can pry it out some way, somehow. I'm gonna try to use this to see if I can kind of push it out, or, you know what, as a matter of fact, I think I have a screwdriver here. Wish I had a flat head, but I'm not gonna go downstairs to go get one, so there it is. And it's out in the corner. So sometimes the things that you have, you just use them. I just went ahead and put this behind it to pry it out, and that's how I got that out. So that's done. So that's done. The other thing now that I need to get done is I'm going to be working on getting this part under the face base, and that's a portion I'm going to be working on. That's the only portion that I have left to do. So I'm going to score along the edges just to remove the silicone, whatever they had, the caulking that they have. Just go ahead and open that up so I can get it out. So now we're about to start, welcome lovelies, we're about to start just marking out the shower. I have not turned the water off as yet. I'm going to turn the water off. All I'm doing is just scoring. So the first thing that I need to do is just to go ahead and score right around it. Once I score right around it, I'm just going to mark and just leave it like that. Go turn the water off. So I'm just cutting go ahead and removing the seal. The caulking that they had on here, I am just cutting it off. That's what I'm doing. Now remember I said to you guys, I know that I'm supposed to remove all this before, but there's a reason why I'm trying to keep this here. I'm trying to keep this here so that my mom is able to use it at nights. I don't care about the daytime, it's just the nighttime that I'm concerned about, because as you know, most things accidents happen with the elderly at nights, and I don't want to contribute to that factor. So of her going down the stairs at night or coming over to use the other bathroom and get, discombobulated or stuff like that. So that's what that's the reason why I'm not removing the toilet as I should traditionally. So that's the reason. So I'm going ahead and just cutting around with the seal. So that's done. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do, since I already know there's a lip, because this is an all-in-one system, I am aware that there's a lip. So I'm gonna just use my pencil and go ahead and just mark out a line right around the edges. Right, so when I break the sheetrock, I will just be breaking this right along the edges of this one. Okay? It doesn't have to be a perfect line, but you just need it to have, so you know exactly where you're going. Once I'm finished with this, I'm actually going to go ahead. This side I'm going to do before I take the shower, before I go ahead and turn the water off, because Mom is using the water right now. So I'm going to go ahead, just for time efficiency and doing something, I'm going to go ahead and turn the water and go ahead and take this side, like remove this portion of it. Remove this portion of it, that portion, and that will give me a chance to see behind here, see where everything is, as far as piping and from the plumbing and any electrical. See what's run behind the wall. So that's pretty much done now. So that's done. Like I said, this is something I'm trying. I am trying to see if I could do this without removing the toilet. If I'm not able to remove it, then I am just going to go ahead. There's a line. I do the line right around and I come back down onto this side. If I'm not able to do that, then I'm going to move to plan B, which is removing the toilet. Okay? So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and get my mask. I'm going to put my mask on before I start to break the sheetrock because I don't want the dust. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So I'll be right back.